treat my YouTube community like women that I'm interested in, or dudes that I'm not interested in because I'm not gay. But if I were, I treat it all the same.
I don't know where the fuck you was going with that.
Let me tell you where I was going. All right.
Run that back.
Nah, you gotta rewind button. That's cool, bro. You gotta rewind button. Hey, clip that. Clip that. We're not on Twitch. We're not on Twitch. You can't clip it. What's up?
Run it back. What did you just say? Say that again.
Look, I don't have to repeat it. The people know what I said. Anyway, all I'm saying is the way I treat the YouTube community, because you mentioned that part about people just don't have the time to comment or like or whatever. I see it the same way as when a chick, this is a subject that I hate, by the way. I get really pissed off. But anyway, I see it the same way as when a chick tells you or a guy tells you, I was busy. You've been busy the whole 24 hours of the day, or the whole 48 hours out of 2 days, whatever. When someone tells you that they're busy with no other context, like I'm too busy to respond to you to let you know that I'm busy. That's how I feel about people that are like, I didn't have time to comment, but I have an opinion on this entire video. I have feelings about this video. I'm upset that you didn't continue this series, but I've never had time to comment. Out of the 1 to 5 part series that you did before you canceled it, I never had time to comment. That just like gets under my skin.
Right.
Telling
but
me
then
you watch all 5 videos.
Like, well, damn, when did you have time to watch?
That's what I'm saying. You watch all 5 videos and you never had time to comment, And that's what I mean by the whole like men, women, I'm busy thing. You had 3 days to like, hey, I've alerted you that I am interested in your company, or vice versa. 3 days. Nah, bro, I was busy. I just never. I saw your text. I saw your missed calls. I was totally active on social media and whatever else. I was busy, bro. I'm too busy. All you gotta do is say you don't want to hang out. It's the same shit. Hey, bro, look, I fuck with this series. I just don't want to comment. I do not comment on YouTube videos, but I fuck with this series. Just know, like number 3, that's me. I'm always like number 3.
I was the nigga that liked the video. Yeah. Just know when I came in on this specific video, I was the 52nd like. I can remember that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, then I know, like, all right, cool. At least this guy fucks with it. He won't comment,
as a content creator, that's all we need.
Yes.
That's all we want to hear from you.
Let me know that you fuck with the video, and I go the extra mile. If someone doesn't like the video, I don't give a fuck if you come back to the next video or not. Tell me why you didn't like it. I hate what, man, your content sucks, bro. All right, why? Ghost, no response.
Oh yeah, they will never. They'll never respond. Why?
They never tell you shit.
Respond. Why?
I hate it.
I challenge each and every negative comment on my videos. All of
right.
It.
That's all I want. If I got 100 dislikes, but 100 comments telling me why they dislike the video, I'm gonna be a little salty. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm okay.
I'm the type of nigga to respond to LMFAO to a hater in the comment section. I used to
my space episode is over. I'm about to rind your shit.
I used to be very confrontational in the comment section, but it got to a point where I just stopped giving a fuck like that. Like, it's one of those things where it's like I made this quote up earlier in the year, and it's been like it's been like my 2019 Stay the Course, right? Mm-hmm. It's literally, until I'm your favorite, I'm just another.
Yo, I fuck with that. I do. I
like
that a lot.
Like literally, like until I'm your favorite, none of that gas that you're giving me, it doesn't matter to me. I appreciate it.
End of 2019 shirt campaign that goes into 2020.
No, that ass. Like my saying now is, until I'm your favorite, I'm just another. Meaning, no matter what you've said about me, no matter what you've
nigga, if you don't put that on the shirt,
what?
That's what I'm saying.
That's his gas. I will, sure. Like, I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it, sure. But no, like that's my thing. Like until I'm like your favorite person that you go out of your way to support, that you go out of your way to go the extra mile for as a viewer. I mean, I appreciate the gas, but that's just a regular ass compliment at that point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whereas, let
me show y'all.
You have to be vocal.
Sex sells. Hold on.
You have to be really vocal. You have to be really vocal about, like, if you support something, support something. If you really give a fuck about something, you really will give a fuck about something. It's just like Iyokuu said, it's like that responding thing where it's like, I'm too busy. And like you just said, Mike, if you're too busy to comment, when did you have the time to watch? Hey, we are immersed out, big homie. But legit, it's literally one of those things where it's like, I appreciate every comment, every nice paragraph that I get told. I get told all the time that, these videos are more than just videos sometimes. But, like, until I'm that nigga that you go out of your way for, the extra mile for, I appreciate it. But that shit goes in the ear and probably out the other like a day or two afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say that I don't appreciate it, but it's one of those things where it's like, for me, I've always been obsessed with the concept of more, right? I've always been, if I have something, I would want more of it, in regards like to just the good shit. Like, say for instance, like, as a creator, you get really in depth into numbers and shit. You want bigger numbers, you want higher numbers, right? Or, when you get attention, you want more attention. People get attention is a drug right now, right? You get more. Like you dead ass, you want more, right? Whether it's like anything material or anything emotional or mental. You know what I'm saying? You want more. So until you go out of your way to give more, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, think about it like this. Until somebody respond, watch this, right? Watch this. And I can put it in perspective for somebody, right? Let's say, for instance, you're a viewer, right? You've been watching this guy for maybe 4 or 5 years. You comment, you know what I'm saying? You're not even sure if the nigga even pays attention to his comments like that. You comment whenever you comment, yada, 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 yada. And then you just so happen to buy a ticket to go to whatever convention that person's at, right? And literally, with you walking up to that person and telling him your username, he spazzes the fuck out, right? Like, oh shit, I remember you. You're the nigga that's always in my comment sections. What's good, bro? What's poppin'? And at that point, you feel good being remembered because now you're being acknowledged. Now you're being like, oh shit, so I didn't just leave a comment for no reason. Or, oh shit, I didn't just support this nigga for no reason. He actually knows who the fuck I am. Or at least my username, right? Or at least he knows my icon. I can't tell you how many times, in these streams, I pretty much know everybody that comes in this motherfucker. Right? Everybody that comes in the Discord, I know them. Everybody that comes in the comment section, I see them. I take attendance a lot. So it's one of those things where it's like, until you go that extra mile to show somebody like any type of love, you can't expect love back. Closed mouths do not get fed.
And as a content creator, that is one of the top 10 best feelings in the world. Just to go to like a convention or something and get noticed by by somebody from your comment section. It's great. It's fucking awesome.
I'll be real with you. I'll never forget. I'll never forget. I was out with my mom. This is like 2 or 3 months ago. I was out with my mom. We went to the Walmart. They've been having like little random ass accidents and shit. I didn't know this until somebody told me at the Walmart. We were at the Walmart. We were looking for some decorations for my mom's birthday. And she, she's like very into the arts and crafts and shit. She likes to make shit. And sell it on these other sites, whatever. She likes that shit. So I was going up there to just, I had like 100 on my card. I said, fuck it, let's do it. Whatever you want, get it. So I'm just chilling. Next thing I know, some random ass person walked up to me and said, yo,
I know you.
I think I know who you are. And I'm like,
you're like, okay.
I'm waiting for it. I'm like, oh no. Is he going to say it? You're sacred. I'm like, hey, what's good? And like, my mom was like right next to me. She was, you know how moms are. They'll never react in the moment until that person leaves. And she's like, oh, look at you, look at you, you're so famous, look at you. And I'm just like, oh, brother.
Now you over here blushing.
I feel so bad. I'm gonna say it like, oh no. And it's embarrassing, but that shit, like, it's I don't know.
It's a good feeling too.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, and I it's fire, dude. It's so fucking dope. It's dope as fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like, just to piggyback off of that, I had the same thing happen with my ex and I, and it wasn't that she didn't support me or anything like that, but I know deep down she never supported me like her mom did. Like her mom, whenever her mom found out that I was doing all this type of shit, her mom was like, I'd say like my 12th sub on Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube, all that kind of shit. Then my ex started, coming in every stream, watching it, all that kind of shit. There was one particular moment where we were out, and I knew a couple people from around the block, but they knew me from like streaming, because I would pass out my little, business card or whatever after I came back from TwitchCon. And the advice is to pass out your card in a place of whatever, a common interest or some shit like that. A couple people recognized me from playing fighting games, and she spazzed the fuck out after they did that.
No, I didn't know you was that.
Yeah,
okay,
and
bitch.
even if it's like
yeah,
them two people, she's like,
fuck you, bitch.
right, it's fucking hating ass nigga. Damn, fucking deadbeat.
You wasn't helping the kid. You wasn't shooting in the gym with the Dawn. What are you talking about? Move on, weirdo.
I feel you though. No, that's not true.
But no,
man.
like
I was in the gym.
But legit, like you really, like, real talk. You gotta, like, it's one of those things where it's like, and I always say this, bro. Support your content creators, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, I want you to know, like, this whole year, I've probably been the most transparent I've ever been with people online.
This year was a really odd year.
It's weird. It's odd in terms of the circumstances. For me, it's a lot of transitioning.
Well, I get that, and that's why I was gonna say, whenever you said it, and then I saw Shino's tweet the other day about it, we needed 2019 to prosper in 2020. I 100% agree with that.
I want you to know I got slandered because I got slandered as fuck because I tweeted out we needed 2019 so we could see 2020. Niggas were dragging me on the timeline. they were like, "Get out of here, dog! Get
corny."
That was fire though.
Like
That's fire. That's fire though. That's fire. That is fire as fuck. But they were rocking my shit. They were on the time like, "Boy, you better get your ass out of here."
I guarantee you, if they would have said it before you said it, it wouldn't be corny.
No, I promise you, if they would have typed that shit out, it would have not been corny. It would have been the coolest shit on the fucking planet. I saw that from Big Sean, my nigga. I saw that shit in a fucking, there's a Big Sean verse, the most recent freestyle, and he deadass said we needed 2019 so we could see 2020. And I was like, that shit's cold as fuck. It's corny, but it's cold. So I put it on the TL. They dragged my shit. They were not letting me have it. They were like, nah, nigga, move.
You're not getting away from this one.
Nah, nigga, move, dog. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But that was a bar though, cause like I think about it, I look at it, and I'm like, damn, bro, like this year was deadass a lot of transition. Like, look what's about to happen in the next 2 or 3 weeks. For me, like, look what's about to happen. Yep. Like, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, the support on videos and the support in the streams mean a lot more than they ever have.
Yeah.
Ever. You know, it's crazy to think that. Like, it's crazy to think that, like, the whole thing, the whole full circle and shit, how this whole year played out, for me was interesting. It's, looking back on it, one of the most eventful years of my life. Trust me, right? 2,
I can actually say the same.
It was eventful. The most eventful year of my life, I gotta say. 2, the most confident year of my life. I feel like, I feel better than I did last year, and Mikey will tell you. 3, I was, look at the content now. I'm more transparent. I feel like transparency is key. And I feel like being open and honest with, like, your viewers is, like, the number one way to go about things like that. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like content creators nowadays, and you can tell in the last year and a half, a lot of content creators have been very vocal about mental health, how they feel, and how they see themselves. And I feel like it's getting to a point now where that slave mentality of, like, pandering to your audience and whatever they want versus what you want on the inside is slowly dying out. Because people are chasing freedom now. They're chasing creative freedom. They're free. They're going for expression. You know what I'm saying? They want to express themselves and be themselves. But if I get big off of, I don't know, my shit, Pokemon, and I keep playing Pokemon for years to come, eventually I'm gonna get burnt out on it. Despite people finding me through that, I'm gonna eventually get burnt out on it.
We've been saying that.
Yeah.
I say we because, like, I didn't just jump into PokeTube, and, like, we've been saying that I'd say at least even you and I guess in your case, you and Nexus's case, y'all didn't even start with just Pokemon. You guys were doing Pokemon, Sonic,
My
anime.
nigga, I'm gonna
like,
keep it bigger.
y'all were throwing shit in
my
there.
very first project was a Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. That's what a lot of people don't know.
You should probably bring that back. You should have brought something with Banjo
honestly,
back whenever they announced
Sacred
it for
Fire.
Smash.
If anybody does not know that, Sacred Fire Nego, the very first projects on this channel in particular was a Volt White Nuzlocke, Banjo-Kazooie, and Minecraft Survival. All three of those series are getting played. Literally.
Lovey, good morning.
Literally. But no, like legit, like, you know, it's one of those things that I feel like people are chasing freedom now, mental freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they're being a lot more open about how they feel about the content they made in the past. I feel like a lot of people are being more vocal about the content they want to make. And honestly, it's one of those things where I feel like a lot of like fake loyalists are being weeded out too. Like a lot of them are starting to like slowly come out of the woodworks and be like, all right, cool. If that's how you feel, I'm gonna go. You know, I can't tell you how many.
Fine,
yeah,
you know?
no, that's totally fine. I can't tell you how many subscribers I've lost this entire year since all that shit happened back in April. You know, and it's a lot.
Really funny from coming from April like to where we are now, especially with Sword and Shield coming out, because we're gonna have a whole rise of it as soon as November drops. We're gonna have a rise of the same people coming back. But you look at it from where we were in April to where we are now. A lot of those people, or a lot of the people who were on that same, you know, name that shall not be spoken, wave, and, you know, kind of like harassing every other PokeTuber about it, they're still here. They're just the ones that don't speak up, you know, because they don't want to be a part of. The minority now.
I want you to know, literally, it's gotten to a point where people I saw in my comment section who were kissing my ass when all that shit happened. I went back to the most recent Link episode from way back then, right? And I went to the most recent comments and I saw those same people wishing that nigga was back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, they're the minority now. So they're changing.
And I was like, you know what? Okay, I see how much your support meant back then and how much it means now. So I'm just gonna appeal to the people who are vocal about it. The people who talk the most to me, and the most in comments, the most in likes, the most in these streams and shit. They're the ones that get catered to. I'm sorry if you are inactive. Like I don't care. Like now it's one of those things where I just don't care anymore. Like I'm not gonna sit here and bust my ass to feed people who don't like me anyway.
Facts.
Like that, I'm like that ass. Like at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna sit here and stress myself over. Damn near want to kill myself. Damn near like, you know, want to quit the fucking YouTube channel for people who aren't going to watch me regardless. They just complain about shit they want to see. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's like, oh hey, upload more Pokemon. Don't watch that part 1. Don't watch that part 2.
Ooh, who you
don't watch that part 3. Don't watch that part 4. Don't watch that part 10. And then when it's over, or when it gets canceled, where'd this go? Or when it's finished, when's the next one? You know?
That just irritates my soul when that happens.
I'm not gonna break my fucking back for that. Like that ass.
Man, you should play this game. I know you don't play anymore, but I really want to play it. I'm not gonna break my
back for that shit, dog. And that for me, I'm on the same wave as these like million subscriber channels. Like I'm seeking freedom mentally, you know, and this is just me evolving as a grown man and just growing up and shit. But it's more so just me being as open to expressing myself, because honestly, I felt like, you know, when I was making only Pokemon content for so long, I felt like a lot of my personality was never able to shine itself at all.
Oh,
right?
You're 100%. I'm not gonna say 100%. You're like at least 79% random number, 79% limited when you do Pokemon content.
No, not even then. Like my interest, like me as a person, I felt like I was being capped by the content I was creating. And the only time, and nowadays we look at content now, the only time people want to see a Pokemon playthrough is when it's collabs, right? Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like after those collabs, those channels are dead. That's why they keep putting out more collabs. They keep feeding to these people who want to see collabs, but it's like, hey, are you really with the collabs more, or are you just really with that person? You know what I'm saying? Because the whole dynamic of collaboration is to see these different type of personalities shine together, come together and boom. But then once they're by themselves, you're nowhere to be found.
Yep.
You know, are you still watching so and so's Pokemon X Egglock?
Fuck no.
After
that's where we are with
blue
Pokemon
versus,
now too. None of them are doing solos.
No, I want you to know.
Their sleep locks or whatever. Everybody's sleep lock has, they're in a call. There's like 5 people in the call, or there's 4 people at the house.
We live in a time now where, like, honestly, I was so scared to do Empyrean by myself, but Empyrean is one of my best Pokemon playthroughs. Floral Tempest, with how Floral Tempest is.
Damn, y'all remember Maryland? Maryland's who got me into watching Pokemon LPs.
Facts. Pokemon Diamond was my shit growing up.
Yo, same.
That was my shit.
I watched his entire playthrough 3 times.
The jokes and shit, the little animation. That was my shit growing up. That was my shit. But no, like, we look at Floral Tempest. Floral Tempest is how I want to do my Pokemon content.
Yeah.
Floral Tempest and Empyrean is how I'm gonna do Sword and Shield. If you look at how those edits are done, if you look at how those series are done and how, like, condensed they are, but it's one of those things where it's like it's condensed, but it's given to you. There's no more empty ass. There's no more empty noise. There's no more stupid routes that nobody cares to watch.
Yeah,
or any
no
trainer
30
battles,
minutes for 2 routes and I got nowhere in the game.
No. If I'm gonna give you a Pokemon playthrough, you're going to get what this game has to offer, what I have to offer to the game, and you will literally have that, and it will be like 17, 25 minutes max, and it'll be nothing but content.
Boom.
The whole video will be content. That's
what I was telling you about. If I do it the way I'm thinking about doing it, it'll be done before Sword and Shield. That's why I said if I did Pokemon,
like, that's the content I'm gravitating towards. Like, I like even though people don't like a lot of the majority variety content I upload, like, that's where most of the inspiration for these series now that they like are coming from. I look at Outlast, that as how Outlast is edited. The reason why those shits are so short is because I cut out so much empty space where I'm not talking. Or where I'm looking around, or I'm, like, aimlessly wandering and shit, doing nothing. Like, nobody want, like, as much as people say they want to see it, the shit shows in the stats. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody says. The majority stats and shit actually matter. In a 25
and people hate it on YouTube analytics. The new shit, it tells you straight up.
In a 25-minute video, I can 100% tell you only at least about a small minority watched past 10 minutes of that video. Literally. Whereas 6 is the average view duration. 6 minutes is the average view duration. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if that's the case, I'm going to make shorter videos. I'm going to put more in those videos. And I'm going to give you actual content you want to see. Because if you aren't watching the full 20, 30-minute videos, that's hurting the channel. Because unless it's over 50%, so that 25-minute video that you want so much, unless you're watching 15 minutes plus, YouTube's gonna cut that video in the next 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, and there's a thing that you guys can do. I think that's what we should probably include in the next podcast episode. Is kind of opening up or exposing some things about YouTube and the way it works from content creator to viewer perspective, so they have a better idea of maybe how they should approach certain videos or what they should do to help us besides comment and liking. Because for those that don't know, when you're watching a video, I don't know, even if you're on your phone, my phone auto does it though, but I know a lot of people don't have that setting. When you're watching a video on your phone, computer, or laptop, whatever, instead of hitting the X button to close it out, if you're not finished with it, pause it and click it and add it to your watch later. We don't use watch later anymore. I still use mine. That's how I know this works. If you add it to watch later, wherever you stopped, it picks back up. So it doesn't alter the watch time in a negative way. So if you stop watching the video at 3:46 and you're like, all right, I'll come back to it, after I finish eating or whatever, boom, add it to your watch later. That 3:46 stays there. And then you come back and you finish it and it'll show as, all right, you completed the whole video. We'll get the analytics for it. And then boom, it's a positive analytic or a positive. And then you'll
get more. Then you'll get more of what you want to watch.
Exactly.
Because now the creator sees that stat. Like that's the thing about it though. Like, there's so much more to this shit than just likes and comments. Like, obviously, every time you watch a video, how much of a video that you watch is getting analyzed.
Yeah, it's all about watch time.
So you as a viewer, dead ass, if you're watching like maybe 3 minutes, we knew that. We know that. We know that because the stats show us. Or if you watch 6 minutes of a video, we know that. We see it. So if it's lower than what the average is, 9 times out of 10, you're not getting a follow-up.
Yep.
Yeah, and YouTube will make sure that happens.
Yeah,
because
and YouTube...
You won't even see episode 2.
You want to say it?
You won't see episode 2 because they're gonna recommend you to somebody who else is getting a lot more, watch time. They won't recommend your next video in recommended. See, that's the meta that we're in now. We're not in SEO. We're not in watch time. We're in recommended. Yeah. So if nobody's watching your video, it's not going to get recommended. Not even in a playlist. Yeah. It's not going to get recommended.
The next video won't do good as either.
Yeah.
Nope.
So how it works is if YouTube sees that one video is doing poor, they assume that the next video is going to do poor. So they won't give it to you. They won't give you the next video, even if you have your notifications on, even if you're subscribed to somebody, even if you have like alerts on and shit like that. Like they won't give it to you. They won't recommend it to you.
That's why everybody thinks their notifications are broken.
Brother, that's why everybody thinks their notifications are broken. That's why everybody thinks their channels are dying. It's because they're not giving the videos to subscribers anymore. That's why some people forget they're subscribed to some people. I'm subscribed to 2,000 channels. I'm gonna keep it a big issue. It doesn't look like 2,000 channels on my subscriptions.
Yeah, there are 17,000 people subscribed to me, and I'm pretty sure they all forgot.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't. Nah, you gotta add the self-deprecation. Nah, you gotta do it. But like that's my thing. Like you really gotta like look at it. Like everything that you do on YouTube as a viewer is getting analyzed. It just is. Mm-hmm. It is. Like the system is watching you as a viewer.
There's a lot that and I understand that viewers aren't content creators.
They don't have most of this information. They don't have to give a fuck about.
Right, and so you won't know it. But when we tell it to you, or when you hear it, please take it in consideration. I'm not gonna sit here and force you guys to comment and like and all that kind of stuff. But when you hear it, it makes all the difference. It's like being blissfully ignorant, but no, you're no longer blissfully ignorant because I told you what it is. Right. So you know now. You're making that choice to either do it or not do it. Again, your choice. It's fine. But if I don't know, heaven forbid, one of us just ain't on YouTube no more.
No, and that's no.
What happened to Nick? What happened to you?
No. I want you to know, as guilt tripping as it is, that's the truth. Because
it is the truth.
Because my thing is, we talk about ratings, we talk about likes and like support and all that stuff. But we talk about like there's TV shows that have gotten canceled because of low ratings, right? And then in the next like 5 or 10 years, we'll go through our lives.
Shout out to The Good Place.
Facts. We'll go through like shut up. We'll go through like 5 to 10 years, right?
Show, man.
We'll go through 5 to 10 years, and it'll be like, damn, bro, I remember this series, this TV show, or this thing, and you forget about it. But it's like, damn, what happened to this channel? You go read those, what happened to so-and-so TV series, low ratings, they stopped watching it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so now YouTube, let's do YouTube, right? If you as a viewer have somebody that you like or conveniently like, you know what I'm saying? Only when it's something that you want to upload. Mm-hmm. Say for instance, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is one of those, on the surface it sounds like guilt tripping, but it really is the truth, right? Say for instance, as a Pokemon only viewer, you watch Floral Tempest and Renegade Platinum only, right? And as time goes on, I starts to branch further and further and further away from that, right? Eventually, my channel is going to stop uploading because of the series that I'm doing aren't getting as much support as Renegade and Floral Tempest is, right? And then you'll be like, damn, what happened to this nigga's channel? You'll scour the internet if you give a fuck like that, right? What the fuck happened to this nigga's channel? Go on my Twitter. Retired. Retired. Why?
Retired.
Nobody was watching my shit. Don't act like you care now, nigga. Fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't shooting in the gym when we were trying to branch out and shit. Fuck out of here with that shit, weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that when you speak about like, support and what viewers should do to support, or like, whatever, whenever content creators talk about YouTube and like their openness regarding these stats and shit like that, a lot of people see that as, oh, they're entitled. They're they're trying to guilt trip me. They're begging for more, yada yada yada, shit like that. And I'm just like, you know what, bro? I say it all the time. If you don't want to support, you don't have to. Even with the money shit, right? If you don't have the funds to, if you don't even want to, that is totally fine. All I ask for you is to leave a like and a comment. If you don't want to do that, that is perfectly fine. Enjoy your free content. Take an ad. If you have ad block, fuck you. That's literally it. Right? I've never been the type of person to be like, hey, I need you to like this video. I need you to comment. I need you to give me money. I need you to do that shit. No, that's not how life works. You can't expect people to give a fuck about you like that. But at the same time, if you claim you support somebody, really support somebody.
Yes.
And me being open about giving you this information that you as a viewer shouldn't even know about, nor do you have to give a fuck about, right? That's just me informing you as somebody who claims they support me. You know what I'm saying? If you support me, okay, cool. Let me know where your likes go to. Let me tell you where your comments go to. Let me tell you where the money that you donate to me goes to. Let me be as transparent with you as possible. So whenever you see some shit that you don't like, whenever you speak up, I can actually give a fuck about what you're saying.
Right.
Because you know how this shit is. You know what these things. You know what your support goes to now. You know, like everybody right now. Hey, everybody. You watching my ads, leaving a like, commenting, donating, becoming a member, Twitch subscriber, Patreon, all that is going to my bills. I'm getting kicked out soon. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be living on my own via YouTube, Patreon, and Twitch. Will I be looking for a part-time job? Yes, of course, but those aren't always guaranteed. But for the same reason those aren't always guaranteed, neither is YouTube. So guess what? I need you, if you really give a fuck about me and wanting to see more content from me, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new. If you have the extra funds, throw some cash my way. It'd be greatly appreciated. It's not required. You're not obligated to do so. But it goes to this. And if you want to see more of me, there you go. You know what I'm saying? And that's as straightforward. And that's
he'll kiss you.
No, and if you don't do any of that,
I was waiting on it.
What the fuck are you here for?
Right? Like, what do you want?
Like,
what do you want? Like, at the end of the day, it's like if you want something from me as a content creator, you can have it. I need you to be vocal with me. I need you to
you can ask for it.
I need you to be as open. But that's my thing, though. As a viewer, you wouldn't know about this shit unless I was blatantly open about it with you. Which is why you being active matters so much, because you asking for feedback, and like you all asking for content, and you all asking for certain series, asking for this, that, and the third, and shit like that. All that can be done. Trust me. For me, it's nothing to get niggas in a call and record. It's nothing to get niggas in a call to do shit with. If you all want this, do it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Hey, y'all, tell Nick y'all want a new collab with your boy, though. Your boy being me. I'm your boy. Continue.
I want to say a gamer word.
You got it. Go ahead. Continue, big dog. You got it.
I want to say a gamer word. I want you to know. Man, I forgot where we at. And I want you to know it was gonna be your ass on live.
You was gonna drop it? You was gonna drop it?
It was gonna be it was.
I was excited. You almost dropped it.
Okay. Anyway.
He was gonna drop it, Mikey.
Hold on. I'm muting my audio. There you go.
I heard it.
Hey, yo, did y'all hear that?
I hope they didn't hear it, but I definitely heard it.
I heard it.
They didn't hear it.
All right.